Hey everybody, it's Fox with FoxeoGames, and this is a Fox First Scent of Original Journey on the PC, available through Steam. I can't find this game on any other platform, so I think it is at the moment exclusive to Steam on the PC. I was given a free copy for review. Original Journey is interesting in a lot of ways. It's a quirky, fun little shoot 'em up type game. It's kind of a run and gun, but not really. I mean, it's hard to explain. You basically go from island to island, and you use various little tactics, including your choice of weapons, upgrades to weapons, your choice of armor and modules that you fit to the armor, and then all that good stuff, turrets, and all that's ultimately used to clear each screen. There are some screens that scrolled a little bit. There was a race segment at one point. But it does appear to be basically a shoot 'em up in which you go from island to island with this little character that they called something like Vacuum Face, or I don't know, some crazy name. You are one of the Atto or Atto. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's ATO. There's no speech in the game, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But you're this race or robot? I'm not quite even sure what you are, but you're apparently a clone. All of you are clones, and you just landed on this planet. That was the intro to the game that we didn't show here. And now you're exploring the planet, which of course, as any good explorer knows, involves finding local life forms and destroying them with weapons. You can choose from different weapons. You unlock the weapons as you progress through the game by getting a lot of stuff, something like credits. Also, you find scrap materials and items that you use to unlock said weapons, as well as armor, upgrades to the weapons and armor, modules that you can fit into some of those, and you can choose to wield two weapons at once, so that you can't use both simultaneously. You'll see here I'm alternating between the machine gun and the rocket launcher. I think you also saw in the last segment I was using the shotgun, or something that's similar to a shotgun. They each have their advantages and disadvantages, and something I didn't notice until I played for about 5 minutes and suddenly ran out of ammunition, is that there is limited ammunition. I just automatically assumed that this was one of those games where you could just hold the button down and fire endlessly. Well, you can do that, but you'll eventually run out of ammo, so I guess it isn't endless. You can pick up ammo part of the way through as you're exploring the different areas of the planet. There's a segment where in between these little combat islands, you can look for supplies, although it does seem to be set at a specific times. It's not always an option. And there are special segments, like in one area, I was given the option to go rescue a certain character that's important for the story. A certain character that will allow me to make use of this new AI module that I purchased for 500, what are these things called? Credits? I don't know. It has something that looks like the nuclear symbol for whatever the currency is in this game. Not really sure what it's called, but it basically works like money. After you complete each one of these little islands, you're basically given the opportunity to pick up any leftover turrets that you left over so you can get the resources from them, as well as pick up any items or talk to any characters that are left. Like some of the islands you actually do have allies with you, and if you talk to them they tend to drop some of those currency items for you to pick up. If you don't pick them up before you leave, then they're just lost. And you leave when you tell your little vacuum character to come back, pick you up, and haul you off to the next island. So it is really quirky and strange in that way. I don't know of a game that's quite the same as this, although some are quite, similar, but not the exact same. So it's got some unique elements going for it, and in particular, one that I'm not a big fan of is the sort of sepia tone. Sepia, people pronounce that differently. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to pronounce it sepia. That sepia tone that most of the game has just makes it look like it's lacking color, almost as if it's a dream sequence, and the color is going to return when you leave the dream sequence, but it never does. So this does appear to be the permanent color scheme for the game. Right here, this is the hub area of the game. Yes, you don't simply go from island to island. There is actually a little hub area, which I believe is going to be your landed spacecraft. You can talk to different characters in the hub area. You can switch out your weapons. I have the grenade launcher, missile launcher, and then a shotgun option becomes available later on. Sparkle is one of the characters. Looks a little different from me, but I guess is essentially the same race of either creatures or machines or some combination of the two. She shows you around, tells you where to go to get all the different things in town. There's a shop where you can buy stuff, and like I said, you can also upgrade, swap weapons out, and you can go a little further to the right here. You could actually use the firing range back there. So it's got some light RPG elements. You do actually level up over time, gain more health and all that good stuff. It's Original Journey. Have you guys given it a shot? And if so, what do you think? Let me know. I'm Fox with FoxeoGames, and I will see you guys next time.